Hello, this is BePrimo and welcome back to the Better Your Communication course. In our first video, we covered how listening boosts your empathy and ability to gain someone's trust. Today we'll be talking about how you can express yourself in the best way possible. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Have you ever had an idea or feeling that was on the tip of your tongue, but you didn't know the right word for it? One of the best ways to be able to communicate your thoughts clearly, as well as come across as someone well-read, is to have an expansive vocabulary. We can all get by using basic words like sad, mad, confused, but we also recognize the difference between angry and enraged, or happy and exuberant. If I'm mildly frustrated, I wouldn't use the word apoplectic to describe how I'm feeling, though I might use vexed. By having a wide vocabulary, it makes it easier for you to find a word that best describes your thoughts and feelings to someone and avoids confusion. Here at BePrimo, we love learning new words and keeping a journal of words that we're unfamiliar with to capture them and learn them over time. Yet another reason why reading is so valuable. You'll come across a variety of new words even in books that aren't academic. You'll see the contexts in which they're used and pick up new styles to voice ideas. Other than reading, there are plenty of talks, lectures, and other resources where you can expand your vocabulary. Think before you speak. Do you notice yourself blurting out words without really knowing what you were talking about, or keep on talking just to avoid silence? If you're like me, you probably also say like, and far too often too. A lot of people are uncomfortable with pauses in conversation and silence, so they use unnecessary filler words and manage to say a whole lot without really conveying anything useful. Take a pause. It's okay to stop for a moment to gather your thoughts, because whether you like it or not, people are influenced by the manner in which you speak. If you say like or between every other word, it's very easy for someone to get distracted from what you're trying to say, or for them to think that you may not actually know what you're talking about. Here's an example. So, I did some research and I found out that cats have the ability to, sense a human's mood. Versus, so I did a lot of research and I found out cats have the ability to sense a human's mood. Speaking in clean and complete sentences will give people the impression that you are confident, knowledgeable, and thoughtful. Try recording yourself next time you talk to someone and listen to how you sound. In addition to likes and you might notice you raise your voice or end everything with a question. Having a greater consciousness around how you present yourself to people will enable you to make subtle adjustments so that you can come across with more confidence and friendliness. You may have to talk slower than normal in the beginning, but over time it'll become second nature to communicate clearly and evenly. Lastly, the use of metaphors and analogies are great tools when you're trying to convey a feeling or idea. Sometimes, no single word can accurately describe what you're trying to say, or maybe the person you're talking to is having trouble following you. Here are some examples. I was drowning in paperwork. You are the light of my life. Finding love is like finding a needle in a haystack. I'm so tired, I feel like a gear being ground down. A relationship is like a garden. Some years it'll bloom easily, other times it will take extra work. But if you choose the right plants and put in the care and commitment, it'll continue to grow and flourish. You most likely already use metaphors and analogies in your day-to-day life. What are some things that could accurately describe how you're feeling now? Or, the next time you're explaining something complex to someone, what would be a good analogy to use for it? Again, the more you read and listen to people, the greater your cache of terms, metaphors, and analogies for conversation. Thank you everyone for watching. The next video in our communication course will cover balancing out a conversation so that you're not interrogating the other person, nor are you oversharing. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and leave a comment with an example of how you can put one of these lessons into practice. Until next time, remember to be primo.